This video was intended to inform and educate the public.
What you gonna do when they come for you?
Welcome back to the Junkyard News. In today's video news story, we're going to be talking about an off-duty New York PD officer who got involved in a road rage accident and decided to flee the scene, but not before sending a man to the hospital in critical condition with his on-duty service weapon.
Hieu Tran is finding himself on the other side of the law this Friday evening. Our camera capturing the moment Tran was handcuffed and escorted by court police and extradition officials before taking him to Camden County, New Jersey to face another judge there. Tran is being hit with attempted murder, aggravated assault, and unlawful possession of a weapon.
Once again, thanks for joining us here at the Junkyard News. Let's get into it. Now, an off-duty New York Police Department officer was under investigation and has now been arrested, held, and actually extradited after a road rage incident turned violent. The off-duty cop allegedly shot a man during a heated confrontation and then decided to flee the scene without calling for assistance. The victim, who sustained serious injuries, was taken to a nearby hospital. Now, this officer's actions have sparked outrage and calls for accountability within the police department. Investigators used ballistic analysis to match bullet casings found at the scene with the officer's department-issued firearm, which is a standard procedure to confirm the weapon used in shootings. The incident has raised serious questions about officer misconduct and the responsibilities of law enforcement both on and off duty. Now, the Camden County Prosecutor's Office put out a press release, which claimed that a New York man had been arrested and charged for the shooting. Hieu Tran, 27, of Yonkers, New York, who was employed as an officer with the New York City Police Department, was charged on Thursday with first-degree attempted murder for the shooting of a 30-year-old driver. Tran was also charged with second-degree aggravated assault and second-degree possession of a weapon for an unlawful purpose. You see, on Friday, May 17th of 2024, at approximately 11 p.m., officers from the Voorhees Township Police Department responded to a multi-vehicle crash, and upon arrival, officers observed one of the drivers was suffering from a gunshot wound. The victim was transported by ambulance to Cooper University Hospital in critical condition. During the investigation, detectives utilized surveillance video, cell phone records, and ballistic evidence to identify Tran as the individual responsible for the shooting of the victim during an apparent road rage incident, and as stated, ballistic evidence collected from the scene was ultimately linked to Tran's department-issued firearm. Tran was taken into custody on Thursday at the New York City Police Department, and then he was extradited in handcuffs to face a judge for the shooting. So now Tran is facing attempted murder charges. Now, after Tran fled the scene, he was, after an investigation using video, cell phone data, and the ballistics of his department-issued firearm, they finally caught up with Tran on Thursday and arrested him. After his arraignment, Tran was extradited to New Jersey, where he is going to face another judge for the shooting. Now, sources say at the time of the incident, Tran was employed by the New York City Police Department and worked for the social media unit for the department's press office. Tran was off-duty at the time of the shooting. How does a cop not know that their on-duty service weapon has had casings for ballistic tests documented and on file at the department where the service weapon was issued? How did he not know that they were going to figure out who did it and eventually come looking for him? Here's a news clip about the incident. Go ahead and comment what you think. Is this another case deciding he's above the law? Or just letting his ego and anger get the better of him and coming close to taking the life of another driver? Comment what you think. Thanks again for tuning in to this video by the Junkyard News. Be careful, people. You never know who you're going to come across out there. It might be an off-duty cop, and we may be talking about an incident involving you in the next video. Thanks for watching.
Our camera capturing the moment Tran was handcuffed and escorted by court police and extradition officials before taking him to Camden County, New Jersey to face another judge there. Tran is being hit with attempted murder, aggravated assault, and unlawful possession of a weapon after detectives say he shot a 30-year-old man during a road rage incident in Voorhees Township. This incident occurred on May 17th, but officers say he fled the scene, and it wasn't until Thursday he was found and arrested. Pictured here is Tran in the courtroom Friday morning as he faced the judge for his arraignment. During the investigation, sources say detectives used surveillance video, cell phone records, and ballistics evidence to identify Tran as the individual they say is responsible for shooting the victim. We're told the victim was taken to the hospital where he remains in treatment.
Another one bites the dust.